Hello everyone and welcome back to Gran Turismo 7's Kyoto Driving Park for round 5 of the Kei Car Cup. The Carrys are back this time in their wide-body configuration for the sprint race today, and there are the championship standings heading into this round. So it's no skills on reverse grid pole with P2, myself in the Easter Island livery, given this race did take place on Easter Friday. And Granster finishes off the grid in the Ford GT livery carry. Nice Gran Turismo 4 throwback there. Unfortunately, Ash is not with us this round. As we get underway, the lights are out, and towards turn 1 we go for the first time. Nice start by No Skills, and he's going to lead the field into the first corner as everyone behind is fighting it out, and Granster makes the move down the inside. Volas the tank engine already through up into second position, and we drop to the back Unfortunately. The 0 to 100 times were actually very similar between the lot of us, but just not a great run into turn 1 for me there. But Granster and Volas the tank engine fighting it side by side through the chicane for the first time, and Granster gets through. So Granster already up into second position with just No Skills ahead, but Volas the tank engine dives down the inside and makes that move. Granster with a nice switchback though, as they make a bit of contact on the exit, and they're going to continue this side-by-side battle in the very tricky downhill section towards the Miyabi circuit, which we are not using in the sprint race. That'll come into play in the main event. But Granster fights through past No Skills as well and into the race lead. No Skills with a huge moment on the exit, but gets away with it and manages to maintain a decent bit of momentum there. It actually coming back towards Granster, towards the sweeper for the first time. Down the inside it goes, No Skills on Granster, but can't quite get it there. Granster carries the speed around the outside as Volas the tank engine's carrying some speed around the outside as well. And Volas, the tank engine, gets through with a lovely outside move there. Bit of momentum for myself, but not a lot I was able to do with it there towards the S's. We're not quite ready to duke it out side by side through the trickiest part of the circuit this early in the race. So we're not going to make an argument just yet. But things already getting feisty in the mid-pack, as now we have a look to the inside, but not quite able to get there through the final corner. So at the end of the first lap, Granster leads the way with myself duking it out for third place. Volas the tank engine a bit of a margin in second, as we do get past No Skills with a move there at the final corner. So we're up into P3 now, as No Skills immediately with the attack down the inside towards turn 1, and might actually get this done with a great straight line speed there. I did have to compromise my setup a little bit for more cornering stability. So it might be costing me in a straight line, but only time will tell. But as you can see, Granster has about a 2-second lead or so over Volas, the tank engine, and No Skills and myself still duking it out for third position as we have a nice run to the outside. We might be able to set up a nice switchback here on the exit, which we try and carry as much momentum as we can. No Skills on a narrow exit there gives us the run round the outside, as now we can go wheel to wheel through this very awkward downhill section. Volas and Granster managed this okay previously, so let's see what we can do as we try it round the outside. Carrying too much speed there though. We cut the chicane, so does No Skills, and neither of us get through there cleanly. Wide on the exit for myself, and for that we actually pick up a penalty for our troubles. So that's not fantastic, but regardless, we'll get rid of that. It's only half a second, and we'll move on. But No Skills gets away with it for now, and now heads through the sweeper, running wide on the exit though, and manages to get away with it. It's a tricky little section, but that allows myself to get alongside and get through. So No Skills now down to P4 as we head down through the S's yet again. This is an extremely difficult part of the circuit. It's so close to the limit of grip, and No Skills has a bit of a moment there as well, and cuts the last part of the S's, picks up a penalty for his troubles there too. So now we both have penalties to serve as we come around the final corner towards the start line yet again, and here is the penalty line, so we can get rid of those, but it looks like No Skills unable to, because he cut the corner a little bit later in the lap, so we'll have to serve that on the next lap. Down the inside goes No Skills into turn 1. A little bit of contact made, but no harm done. Big drift on the exit for myself there. No Skills getting a bit wobbly as well. So these cars are very tricky to drive actually, as down the inside it goes. No Skills into the chicane, but again unable to make the move, taking a fair bit of curb there on the switchback, but no extra momentum for No Skills. So he's looking high and low now, the move down the inside into the hairpin, but again not able to get the nose in. So it's proving difficult at this stage of the race for No Skills to make the move. So for now we'll hold on to P3, but maybe a good bit of momentum on the exit there. And now we go side by side into this very tricky section. Once again, we know what happened here last time, and we end up off the road, just slightly cutting the left-hander there. No Skills is through and has made that position stick. So No Skills up into P3, and for that little corner cut I've earned myself a penalty as well. So we're even on those now as we go for the move around the outside of the sweeper, carrying a heap of momentum there. That was a nice move. I was very happy with that one. No Skills just not carrying enough speed on the inside line there, and we're able to just drive all the way around. We go now on board with No Skills down through the S's yet again, as you had a bit of a wide moment there and a huge wobble rejoining. My goodness. That was a nice save by No Skills there, as the car is so on the limit through the sweeper, but he's keeping it pinned and is able to carry good speed. A wide moment for myself on the exit of the sweeper, and now No Skills with the momentum as we both serve our penalties. No Skills will make the move down the inside towards turn 1 and should be able to get that job done as we try and go late on the brakes, but there's no way around the outside there. No Skills is through up into 3rd position once more, and we drop down into 4th. But it's not over yet. There are still plenty of laps to go. A 10-lap race, this one. This is a relatively long circuit, as Volas the tank engine is still holding down P2, Granster disappearing up the road. So this is really the only battle to speak of, as we have a look around the outside of No Skills again at the hairpin, just making sure we're always on a different line, trying to set up better exits, trying different ways to get through, and we're always all over the back of him, but again unable to get a good enough run to make an overtake. So we stay behind through the chicane this time, and we managed to survive single file, taking a healthy amount of curb there though on the right-hander. Hopefully we get away with it. It's very tricky to judge, especially with how much these cars move around. But anyway, we carry on, and now towards the sweeper once again. Can we pull off another magical outside maneuver? Not this time. We're thoroughly blocked in to the inside. So, as No Skills goes wide again, now we'll have the opportunity on this short run towards the S's. We make the move around the outside of No Skills, side by side. We go down into the S's. We cut the right-hander a little bit, trying to give No Skills as much room as possible. No Skills holds on, and we're going to pick up a penalty for our troubles there. So, unfortunate little moment, and that'll allow No Skills to get away as we do make the move to the inside on the exit, but that's a relatively fruitless overtake, given that we do have to serve that penalty right away, and that allows No Skills to get back through. But Granster is coming into the pits, choosing to get some fresh tyres for the latter part of the race, and that is a very interesting strategy choice. He had a commanding lead, but let's be honest, I think he'll get that back pretty quickly, as through the dirt and grass goes No Skills, and is lucky to get away with that. Picks up a penalty of 1 second, so a little bit too much of a hasty corner cut there, as Granster just by that time has already caught up to the back of the train, led by Volas the tank engine. So yeah, that's proven just how quickly the boost can take effect, and Granster makes the move around the outside of myself, as we've got the run on No Skills as well. 3 wide for a brief moment, but Granster grabs both of us, is already back up into 2nd position. Volas the tank engine has broken away a little bit, and Grandster has some chasing to do. So that might be interesting as we now go on board with Grandster having a great exit, and then tiny bit of a brake check there, I think, from No Skills, but Grandster able to clear the carry ahead without any trouble. Wallace the Tank Engine round the final corner. The question is, does he respond and change tyres as well? Yes, he does. Grandster, of course, will stay out, having just put fresh tyres on. Will come into the pits as well, as I've got the worst tyre wear in the field. No Skills stays out, again, Wallace the Tank Engine into the pits, running the same rims I was on the Copen, by the way. But anyway, new tyres for myself as well, and we both re-emerge in 3rd and 4th position for Wallace the Tank Engine and myself respectively, and we've got plenty of work to do now to catch the pack, but we have fresh tyres, so No Skills might just be in trouble, but only time will tell. But this is played perfectly into Grandster's hands. He's got fresh tyres and already has the lead back as we find the barrier there in a bit of a clumsy moment, just overestimating the grip on some potentially cold tyres coming out of the pits. But we only lost a little bit of time. We'll catch up soon enough. As we carry on though, we're on board with No Skills, looking rearward to the terrifying sight of Wallace the Tank Engine making the move around the outside through the S's, not able to get through there. Nice defense there by No Skills to hold on for the moment, but now Wallace the Tank Engine surges through down the inside of the final corner, and there's not a lot No Skills could have done there. And Wallace the Tank Engine moves up into 2nd position with the big swapper on the exit there for No Skills. So Wallace the Tank Engine up into P2. Can No Skills fight back towards turn 1? There might be a dive here. Down the inside goes No Skills, and maybe actually has a nice bit of overlap there, but isn't able to carry the momentum, and Wallace the Tank Engine holds on for the time being. No Skills not giving up in this race though, and after that little bit of a crash earlier, we're just trying to catch up in the background, but we'll be on the back of these two soon enough and start playing a role in this fight. But wide moment there for Wallace the Tank Engine. A good save actually to keep that pointing in the right direction, because he was very sideways, but still has enough speed regardless to hold off No Skills. Now we start to really close into these two after that moment, and I have to say, I would desperately love to have a podium here. With Ash's absence, there's definitely an opportunity, and with No Skills on old tyres, we have the upper hand. So if we somehow miss it this time, I think I might just have to retire. But let's see what happens as we head down through the S's, closing in towards No Skills. It goes a little bit wide through the first right-hander. He has to be very careful not to carry that through. Into the barrier goes No Skills. There's a full spin on the exit. We get tangled up briefly as well, but carry on. No Skills flicks it back the other way in some style to carry on without losing too much time, but he drops to the back, and that could prove a critical mistake. Here's the onboard, as you can see, just too deep, tightened up the next corner too much, and he just couldn't make it. Bounced off the wall, and then a full spin back, then 4th once again. So much like when I threw away a podium in the first carry race, No Skills did it in some style. So you get that style points at least. But yeah, as you can see, we were trying to make our way past on the left, but just got caught up in it. Nowhere we really could have gone differently there. And thankfully it didn't cost us too much time. Here it is from a different angle, following my car off the road there. As you can see, didn't cost us too much, and the fight with Wallace the Tank Engine will resume with No Skills having another off there through the oh, that's another half spin there for No Skills. In fact, those rear tyres must be crying for mercy at this point, I think, on the No Skills car. But for myself, a wide moment as we're trying to chase down Wallace the Tank Engine towards the S's once more. We're getting close to the end of the race now, just a couple of laps left. In fact, it'll be 2 to go at the end of this one, as we once again see No Skills barreling down through the S's wide into the grass once again, and another huge slide on the exit. A good save though this time to keep things pointing in the right direction, but yeah, I think unfortunately the tyres have just gone off the cliff there for No Skills, and he's not able to keep up with the battle pack anymore. So the focus shifts as we go off the road there. We had a slide off the inside curve with a right-hander, and that sent us wide over the grass, and that's cost us with a half-second penalty as we're about to begin the final lap of the race. That might just dismiss any notion of a battle with Volos the tank engine on the final lap. We'll see how much it costs us and if we're able to close back in, but that is not what we needed at this stage of the race. It might not be over. We still have a decent amount of slipstream towards turn 1 to try and make up for some of that lost time, but I think it's only a mistake from Volos the tank engine that will gift us a chance at second position. But for now, we're not close enough to make any kind of move towards the chicane, and we're just going to have to try and capitalize on any kind of mistake we can. But at the moment, and throughout this entire race really, Volos the tank engine has been very smooth and consistent. You might even say he's been on rails, because he hasn't made too many off-track errors, unlike myself and No Skills, who have had more than a few excursions. Grenster, of course, has disappeared up the road, but that was more or less expected in this one as we continue the chase. But you can see we're just not getting close enough to Volos the tank engine to make any kind of meaningful attempt at an overtake. We throw it through that sequence of corners near the Miyabi circuit, and that has maybe helped us close in a little bit towards Volos the tank engine. Let's see what we can do as we head towards the sweeper for the final time through the slight kink. We're in the slipstream trying to close in, but we're just not close enough to do anything. We're pretty strong in this part of the circuit, maybe closing in through the sweeper, but not able to carry enough speed to close right into the back of Volos the tank engine. So as we head through the S's for the final time, only a mistake I think will cost Volos the tank engine second position. I think we're pretty much locked in third. There's No Skills at the back, so I think he's done enough, and I think it's going to be P3 for us at the end of this one. Grenster takes victory in the sprint race at Kyoto Driving Park. It has been yet another Grenster class. P2 for Volos the tank engine, equal best for the season as he weaves to the line. It'll be P3, equal best for myself as well, and No Skills will round off the finishes in this race. Now we move on to the main event, and we didn't actually do qualifying for this one with no Ash. There was, let's be honest, no competition for pole position, so this is just a time trial lap of the combined Yamagiwa and Miyabi circuits reverse, and as you can see we turned hard left there instead of going through that complex of corners, and this is the Miyabi circuit. Familiar, we use this in Trans Am, so we do the full Miyabi circuit, then back onto the Yamagiwa and head up to the sweeper, and the rest is the same from here. Chicken Yoga starts on pole position. Another rando joined us this round, and they got the lucky wheel spin to start in first place. P2 for myself, P3 for Grenster. Fourth on the grid will be Volos in the Jollibee as always, and P5 for No Skills. We've got all four of the available cars on the grid represented today, which is fantastic to see. As it's lights out and away we go for the main event at Kyoto Driving Park, and it's a bad start for myself from the front row. Great start by Volos and No Skills to launch up into second and third position, but Chicken Yoga will lead the way in towards turn 1 as Grenster dives it to the inside. Chicken going very wide there. Grenster takes the lead as Chicken Yoga lets the field go by Volos with the switchback and retakes first place. So Grenster and Volos already scrapping it out. Just one corner into the race, side by side towards turn 2. Grenster deep, and off the road into the barrier goes Grenster, and Grenster drops to the back and has a little bit of work to do after that. But I had to cope, and not handling well on the hard compound tyres. We do need to complete 4 laps on each tyre compound in this one, with a 15 lap race ahead of us. Grenster has plenty of time to make up for that little mistake, but he's already on the back of Chicken Yoga, and will make the move now around the outside towards this very tricky downhill run towards the Miyabi circuit. And Grenster gets that move done and moves up into 4th position. Chicken Yoga down to P5. Now Grenster down the inside of myself as we cross over onto the Miyabi circuit. And Grenster gets that done as well. Moves up into the top 3. So the fight back is already half over for Grenster, and we're not even half a lap into the race yet. Now Grenster makes a move down the inside and no skills into the Miyabi sweeper, gets the job done there. No skills fighting back a little bit on the inside, trying to get the nose in, but Grenster slams that door shut and remains ahead. So Grenster firmly up into P2. Volas the next target. We go on board with Chicken Yoga as we head towards the Miyabi chicane, and getting a great run through there compared to myself. Up ahead, a little bit cautious on the first lap on these hard compound tyres, and makes the move down the inside into the hairpin, and yeah, going deep there for myself. We're not able to fight back from that, as No Skills goes quite deep there and runs quite wide. Chicken down the inside on the exit, but No Skills with the horsepower and is able to hold on, and Chicken Yoga drops back into P4. In fact, we've got some decent straight line speed here, and we're going to make the move on Chicken Yoga as well to move ourselves up into P4. Chicken Yoga down into P5. Seems to be a little bit slow in a straight line, so that's worked for us to be able to get that position back. Now we're closing into No Skills once again. Do we dare make a move towards the S's? We've got a bit of momentum here, and we'll see what we can do as we head towards the S's. We just can't quite get there this time, but we're close at that part of the circuit. The Honda Beat, especially the way I have it tuned, the initial acceleration out of corners, especially slow corners, isn't great. In fact, as you saw from my launch off the line, in the very low speed stuff, it's terrible. But in terms of its top end speed, it is pretty good. So that's where I'm hoping to gain an advantage in this race. But for now, we will just have to keep fighting with what we have. But on every low speed corner exit, we have a tendency to lose time, as Grenster a little bit deep through the first corner there, still fighting away with Volas. He's managed to close that gap once again and is putting the pressure on as they head towards the Yamagiwa chicane. Grenster trying to make the move. Volas holds on for the time being as they run side by side through there. Grenster tickling the grass on the exit, but has a little bit of momentum, gets alongside Volas towards, oh, they bang wheels towards the hairpin, and Grenster goes deep and off the road. And we'll lose a bunch of time and positions here. Drops to the back of the field yet again. Volas maintains the lead after that bit of contact. We go on board with myself to see a replay of the incident. Grenster had the momentum, went to the outside towards the hairpin, and they bang wheels. And Grenster ended up deep and off the road. Volas was definitely moving towards the left-hand side to open up the corner. Grenster was, I'd say, driving along the road relatively straight, but certainly moving right relative to the racing line there. So bit of a more complex incident than what it looked like to begin with, but regardless, the end result is that Grenster has dropped to the back of the field and Volas maintains the race lead. Grenster, though, as you just saw, did immediately get back past Chicken Yoga, as No Skills is giving me a hard time as we're back onto the Miyabi circuit once again, but with better top end. We're able to pull away from No Skills as Grenster closes in, makes the move down the inside of the Cappuccino. Grenster back up into 3rd position as that front wheel drive Copen is not handling this track too badly at the moment, it has to be said. It was believed that this would not be a strong place for the Copen, but Grenster seeming to have plenty of pace at the moment, but making a few mistakes and getting caught up in a few incidents so far. But Grenster goes past myself as Volas pulls over to give the place back to Grenster. We fight back though as we continue the battle with Grenster through the hairpin, now side by side, banging wheels towards the left-hander back onto the Yamagiwa circuit. Grenster trying to get around the outside but can't get it done and will maintain first position for a moment, but the Copen acceleration significantly better than the Beat out of that tight corner, and we can't fight back. and Grenster retakes the race lead. And here's the onboard. Volas scrapping away with no skills through that little section and gets the job done. So Volas back up into third position as Grenster moves ahead of us for the race lead. So that's that little battle. We try and fight back down the inside of Grenster actually, but can't quite get there. A little bit of contact made as Volas sends it down the inside, moves up into second position. And now with the proximity of these two, they might be able to resume their battle straight away, although we make the move around the outside of Volas with a lot of straight line speed there towards the chicane. We're probably burning a bit of extra fuel to carry this much straight line speed, but I can't turn the fuel map down. Well, my exits will be even worse as No Skills and Volas going side by side through the S's. And No Skills getting the nose ahead briefly. Volas with the inside at the final corner, and Volas will hold on to the position. No Skills drops back in behind, and now Chicken closing into these two as well, as No Skills and Chicken both go wide at the final corner, but they get away with it and should be fine there as Volas closes in. But again, towards the end of the main straight, we have the better top end speed, and we're able to pull away slightly as we go quite deep though into turn one, pushing it a bit too hard there as now Volas and No Skills get through down the inside, and we drop down into fourth position. So yeah, just too deep on the brakes with too much speed there, and couldn't get it stopped. So we'll need to recover from that. We're already on the back of No Skills as we have a look to the outside towards the hairpin. Can we get the job done here? It's a little bit optimistic to try and get this one done around the outside of the Cappuccino. No Skills sends it down the inside, goes quite deep. We switch it back as we go side by side on the exit, and No Skills carrying good speed there as we now go on board with Chicken Yoga on the downhill run towards the Miyabi circuit. Chicken needs to pick a side here, and oh, that's getting very awkward between myself and No Skills as we cut the grass. Chicken switches back as we slide back onto the circuit, picks the gap perfectly there to move up into fourth position. And yeah, that was a scary little moment there, but we managed to have our little moments without collecting anyone else in the meantime. Great straight line speed again though, and we're able to take that place back into the Miyabi sweeper, and yeah, we get the job done there. Chicken fighting back though down the inside, giving a little bit of a squeeze to Chicken there on my part, but no harm done. We carry on, and again you can see the extra speed we have on the exit. So it's a really bizarre race for me at the moment, because towards the end of the straights I've got so much speed. In the corners my car's lacking a bit as we send it on No Skills once again, but I don't think we're able to get the move done there quite yet. But yeah, we have tremendous straight line speed at the end of the straights, horrible corner exits, and in the corners it's not great either at the moment. So yeah, it's an interesting little balance as we do get past No Skills into the S's, as Chicken's picked up a penalty there in the background. But Volas continues to lead this little battle pack. Grenster with a bit of a margin out in front at the moment, and right now No Skills closing in, sends it down the inside from a long way back at turn one, but can't get it stopped, and No Skills into the barrier, and comes back on right into the path of Chicken there, and that was not a great rejoin. Here's the onboard with Chicken as we see No Skills diving back onto the circuit. He tried to avoid did Chicken Yoga, but No Skills was coming right back towards the racing line, and did the right thing and gave the place back there to Chicken Yoga, which is great to see. But the battle resumes immediately between these two as No Skills tries around the outside towards the hairpin, going for a late apex and a better run on the exit as Chicken loses it, and No Skills gets caught up. Chicken backwards into the barrier, and that's going to be a costly mistake there for Chicken Yoga. Does a full reverse 360 to point the car in the right direction again. That's a new one, but Chicken Yoga does get moving again, but lost quite a lot of time in that moment. Here's the onboard with No Skills, and the parallels between this and what happened just 3 corners earlier are pretty obvious. Obviously slightly different circumstances, but the collision itself very similar, with the roles being reversed. But No Skills catches up to the back of the train very quickly, now makes the move down the inside of myself as we head back onto the Yamagiwa circuit, and a little bit of a touch midway through the corner there, but No Skills able to get through, and yeah, terrible exit speed once again for myself in the Honda Beat. It won't be as bad on the soft tyres, but with the mid-corner speeds being even lower on the hards, it just means the corner exits are affected even more by the very tall first two gears I'm running, which is, you know, more specifically what the issue is with my current tune in the Honda Beat. But once we get onto the softs, hopefully that problem should be limited as we make a bit of contact side by side with No Skills there into the S's. That was a bit of an audacious move, I'll admit, as unfortunately Chicken Yoga retired from the race, unable to keep up with the pace with a car that wasn't fully tuned, I believe. But anyway, Grenster comes around at the end of lap number 4 and will make the first pit stop of the race to get rid of the hard compound tyres. Volas follows suit, as does No Skills and myself, all of us choosing to get rid of the hards at the earliest opportunity. Mediums go on for Grenster, mediums also for Volas, myself, and No Skills. So yeah, we're all just choosing the traditional strategy here. So No Skills back out on circuit in second position. Grenster, of course, out in the lead. Volas drops to third, and we will remain at the back with a fair bit more fuel going on for myself there. No Skills was able to jump Volas by putting less fuel in. So, a moment there, and we just get away with no barrier contact, but very similar to what I did on the outlap in the previous race in the Carrys. So, yeah, that was not great. But as we carry on, Volas makes the move down the inside of No Skills into the Miyabi sweeper, gets the job done there. No Skills trying to carry the speed around the outside, and they continue this side-by-side battle all the way through. And they run side by side now towards the Miyabi chicane. Volas carrying the speed in and around the outside as No Skills backs out. And that allows me to close into this fight. And towards the S's on the Yamagiwa circuit, we'll make the move around the outside and we'll get the job done on No Skills towards the S's, but a little bit deep there. No Skills switches back down the inside through the left-hander as we go wheel to wheel. And we managed to both get through there without ending up off the road. And that is a miracle in and of itself. Side by side through the S's, twice over with a switchback in between, and we both survive. That is not something you get away with every day. But No Skills was able to hold on brilliantly there. And now towards turn 1, we're just going with the bump drafting now to see if we can maybe work together a little more effectively. But we go on board. This is the move around the outside, and I thought we had it done, but No Skills just saw the smallest gap, sent it in, and fair enough, it was a great move, and No Skills was able to hold on. A little bit of a bump in the braking zone there, but No Skills was able to hold on to it, and we didn't send him off the road, so that was all fair. We play on. But that was some very hard racing in that part of the circuit. But straight away on the exit, we had a huge run in the slipstream, and we just went for a little bit of bump drafting this time. Here's the onboard with No Skills to see this angle of it, and I thought we had the move done here, but I just went a little bit deep there, and No Skills absolutely nailed it. Drove the car as far to the inside as possible and found a gap just big enough for a cappuccino to fit through. And then, yeah, I just missed the braking point slightly, perhaps overestimating the grip on the mediums, or even just having a different approach to that corner, causing that little moment. But no harm done, we get away with it and we push on. Now heading towards the Yamagiwa hairpin, we make the move around the outside of No Skills, but not able to get the job done there. No Skills able to just hold on the inside line there, so we push on towards the Miyabi circuit, and now towards the Miyabi sweeper. We make the move down the inside of No Skills, and we're through before the corner. So up into P3 once again. What I'm hoping is that we can close into Volas and start bump drafting with Volas to try and get all three of us to get close to Grenster, but at the moment myself and No Skills far too busy arguing with each other as we go side by side through the Miyabi chicane, and No Skills fights back up into third position using every millimeter of the apron there, but gets the job done. A little bit deep into the hairpin. We follow in almost the wheel tracks of No Skills there. And speaking of following in the wheel tracks, bump drafting again along the main straight, but just like previously, it's not enough. We can close the margin a little bit, but ultimately we're just not able to close the margin enough to Volas to help all three of us move ahead as a unit. So the fighting as well like this with No Skills isn't helping either. But there's certain parts of the track I don't really want to be bump drafting towards that chicane, for example. So yeah. And we gain some, we lose some every couple of corners, and we're just not able to bridge that last little part of the gap to get close enough to Volas to work together or to try and get one of us ahead. Volas is just a bit too quick at this stage of the race. But we carry on going side by side down towards the Miyabi circuit. No Skills way too deep there though, and we did give him a fair bit of assistance towards the grass. So we wait for a moment, let No Skills get back up to speed before we carry on once again. Here's the replay, and yeah, we didn't leave No Skills too much room to work with there. It looked a lot, it didn't look as bad from that angle from the onboard. It was, it felt a lot worse on my part, but that's, the tricks the cameras can play. But regardless, as No Skills was a little bit wide there, we try and close in once again. I did lose a lot of time waiting there with how slowly this car accelerates after coming to a stop there. So either way, we do all bunch up together again, and even closing into Volas a little bit. But as we carry on, Volas coming into the pits as myself and No Skills carry on. So Volas going for the undercut here, and we'll get a pretty healthy undercut. So this is a very interesting strategy for Volas, or what I should really be saying is Volas is on the normal strategy. Everyone else, including Grenster, extending the mediums by a lap. This was part of my plan to begin with, but yeah, I didn't expect both No Skills and Grenster to extend by a lap as well. I suppose as we continue the fight with No Skills, shouldn't be a huge surprise that Grenster is carrying the mediums a bit further, because the Cappuccino really will suffer on old soft tyres towards the end of the race. So that probably isn't too much of a surprise. But as we carry on putting the pressure on No Skills, as now No Skills in second position, and my goodness, Volas has almost caught up to us already. That's insane. We get the move done on No Skills as we head down through the S's once again, and we're getting close to when we come into the pits. A huge slide there though. No Skills fights through, and Volas with the best exit of all of us, and Volas gets down the inside of both of us into the sweeper. So Volas has already regained second position in less than a lap. We go on board with myself then as we head towards the pit lane. No Skills coming in as well as Volas coming into the pit stops again on consecutive laps. The strategy from Tokyo, it'll be interesting to see how it works, because Grenster did have a fairly big lead, and as you just saw, Grenster in and out of the pits as well on this lap. So everyone's stopping on this lap. Volas just for fuel, but it's not enough for Volas. He comes out in second position, and while he does manage to remain ahead of myself and No Skills, who after not fueling up in the first stop had a longer one this time, drops to the back of the field. But that's given Grenster a pretty significant advantage as No Skills goes for a bit of exploration at the exit of the Miyabi chicane, picks up a penalty for that moment. So that's a pretty harsh one there for No Skills. But that shouldn't cost him too much. But anyways, we carry on then towards the Yamagiwa sweeper. No Skills makes the move down the inside of myself, not able to get the move done there as we carry a lot of speed in, go for a very late apex, and that kind of helps the engine revs on the exit. That's why I've been taking kind of unusual lines through those corners, but it has been working as we make our way down through the S's once again. Wallace just up the road, but the battle is between myself and No Skills, as No Skills has a look to the inside of the final corner, but no way through there, as the two oldest cars in the field continue to fight it out side by side. No Skills gets through, a drift from myself through the final corner. No Skills gets the job done, but has that penalty to serve, and will immediately retake that position and go through up into third position. As we carry on, we continue the fight with No Skills, going a bit deep there. No Skills up the inside, and that should be an easy move for No Skills on the exit with the better acceleration, although we keep the fight going side by side, and we've got the inside line now as we try and get through the chicane, but No Skills is able to hold on there. We slot back in behind, and the battle will resume once again. So, in towards the hairpin. No Skills going very deep there. We've got the car hard on the inside. We chop across on the exit to make sure we maintain that position, and we move ourselves back up into P3. So this fight just will not end as No Skills launches it down the inside, and very well done there, gets it stopped and makes a very nice move. We get a bit of a switchback though on the exit as we run side by side. The beat acceleration costing a little bit in the early part of that straight, but we have enough in the top end to get the move done as we head towards the sweeper. And this is all the stuff we need to keep in mind when it comes to the final lap of the race, and we start trying to look for opportunities to move further ahead. But as we head towards the Miyabi chicane, No Skills putting the pressure on, and as we go through, a wide moment off the apex there for both of us, and we're both off the road into the grass. Wall contact from myself as No Skills moves through up into a third position. Wallace a bit wide into the hairpin as we drop to P4. No Skills up to third, and maybe putting some pressure on Wallace in the near future. Here's the onboard with No Skills through the chicane, and we got the first apex okay, but we both missed the second one. We both went wide into the grass. We found the barriers while No Skills managed to stay just on the green stuff, but yeah, that was an awkward little moment. Here's the onboard looking rearward from myself there, and yeah, just got that all wrong for both of us there, but no spins, so we carry on without losing too much time. We carry on then out of the S's towards the final corner once more, and No Skills did pick up a penalty in that little moment. We make the move to the inside through the final corner. Side by side we go, and we get the job done there. So that was a sneaky little move, and we're able to move up into P3 with No Skills serving that penalty, and that ruins the run for the Cappuccino towards turn 1. But we carry on to lap 12 of the race, 4 to go in this one, and No Skills makes the move down the inside of myself at the hairpin, and gets the job done there. So No Skills back up into third position as we make the run down towards the Miyabi circuit, and we have a little look to the inside there. There's not going to be an opportunity at that part of the circuit, but we're close, and we're just not able to fight back. But we're just trying different lines, just trying to you know, carry different speed in different places, see what works, and this is all, you know, trying to build knowledge and trying to plan for what might happen on the final lap. But for now, we've dropped a little way off the back of No Skills, and we'll need to find a way to get a run on the Cappuccino. We close in through the sweeper there. We seem to be quite strong in these very long corners, and I mean, we made the overtake at the end of the previous lap through a very similar corner to that, and we try again through the Miyabi chicane. Not able to get the job done there, maybe into the hairpin. No Skills covers that inside line off as once again we go for a little bit of a deeper entry, later apex. Not able to do anything at the moment, but No Skills on the defensive, and we're all over the back of him. But here again, you can see how much we lose in acceleration versus no skills. But that's the last slow acceleration zone of the circuit. Everything after this is pretty high speed, and we're already closing back in. We have a look to the inside. No skills takes a very wide entry there, giving us some space to work with, but we can't get the nose to the inside. But the rest of the lap from this point is pretty flat out, so it does mean that we can have a very strong finish, and we close right into no skills there. So, you know, however much time we lose, we can gain back as we head down through the S's. And no skills has a massive moment on the exit, and that's another full spin, just like in the previous race in the closing laps. No skills has a massive one at the exit of the S's. Here is the onboard with no skills, and this one is a bit of a strange one. A lot of curb on the right hand side there, hits the wall hard. Thankfully we didn't get caught up in this one, though we did have a great view of it. Here's the onboard of the moment from my car, and I was just thinking about how much that cappuccino's backfiring down through the S's, and yeah, thankfully we were far enough back that we didn't get caught up in this one. But as we carry on, no skills does very quickly recover from that moment and fights through around the outside. This is an ambitious move as we head through the Miyabi sweeper, and no skills not able to get the move done there, but is really putting the pressure on. It's getting very dark at this time of day, late in the race, just a couple of laps to go. Lap 13 of 15 as no skills makes the move through the Miyabi chicane, and that is an absolutely spiffing maneuver. Through goes no skills up into third place. And I honestly don't think there was contact. It was very close between the pair of us, just millimeters. But at least from my perspective, I didn't feel a thing. Here's the onboard looking rearward from my car as we head towards the Miyabi sweeper. A little bit of contact there on the way in, and another little momentary touch through the corner, which might have helped us hold on to the position ahead of no skills through there. But it was a great run on the exit for no skills. Almost got to the outside towards the Miyabi chicane, but decided to slot back in behind. And then this was just brilliant. Down the inside through the right-hander, left us room on the exit, and was able to get through cleanly. Absolutely perfect driving there from no skills. And I think that is the overtake of the season so far. Absolutely perfect. I don't have any more words to add to that. We'll see on board with no skills, of course, to see another angle of it. Little touch on the exit there, with the cappuccino having much better acceleration at that zone. But right here, he didn't even run into the back of me there, as we were quite slow in comparison to the speed no skills was about to carry through that corner. And then just absolute precision to leave just the right amount of space on the outside. And yeah, a brilliant pass there by no skills. We carry on then, and the fight immediately continues as we have a little look to the inside of the Yamagiwa sweeper, but no way through there, and no skills is able to hold on despite having a little bit of a wide moment through that corner. And then now as we head towards the S's, a lot of time can be gained or lost here if you're brave over the curbs and get everything just right, and we do close right into the back of no skills through there. We have a little look to the inside of the final corner, but we ultimately don't have the momentum to get the overtake done down the inside, and we have to wait a little bit longer to restart this battle. But we're close as we carry on to the penultimate lap of the race, heading down towards the Miyabi circuit once again. Off the road for myself there, just a little unforced error as no skills is lining up a great exit versus Volas. This battle is on all of a sudden, and they go side by side, a drag race along the Miyabi pit straight, and no skills makes the move up into second position. Volas drops down to third for the first time in a while, and now no skills has the challenge of holding off Volas, and Volas immediately slips back through down the inside, so not dropping away for too long there for Volas, but the pressure is on, and now Volas cannot afford a mistake between now and the end of the race. With just a lap and a half to go, The pressure is on. We continue on then to the last corner of the penultimate lap, and we are really putting the pressure on No Skills now. So this battle continues to swing back and forth. We get a nice exit towards the line, and now we begin the drag race with No Skills towards the line, and we're going to win that drag race. And as we begin the final lap of the race, that is some critical information. So let's see if we're close to No Skills or even to Volas out of the final corner. We know that if we get a good exit, we can make that move. As we head towards the Yamagiwa chicane for the final time, a little bit of contact between myself and No Skills as No Skills makes that move through and moves up back into third position, and he can smell second place here. So No Skills will be desperately trying to close that margin to Volas as much as possible over the next few corners to maybe have an opportunity towards the end of the lap. So we'll watch this battle closely as we head down through this very tricky downhill section towards the Miyabi circuit once again. Volas doing enough to hang on at the moment, but No Skills not far behind and goes very wide there again, going for a super late apex as we head along the Miyabi pit straight for the final time. Is it going to work for No Skills this time? He's very close to Volas as they head towards the Miyabi sweeper. Will there be an overtake this time? Volas under pressure from No Skills. There's nothing between them as they head through the sweeper. No Skills sticking their nose out, trying to look around the outside, but there's no future on the outside line there. It's just too far around, and Volas is able to hold on. But No Skills is there, ready to pounce if there's any opportunity. And pretty good momentum through the Miyabi chicane. Is there going to be a dive to the inside? No Skills thinks about it. Volas leaves some space, but not enough for No Skills to get through. And Volas holds on to second place once again, as we're really starting to close into these two once again as they've been fighting away. We have a look to the inside as we head back onto the Yamagiwa circuit. But again, the acceleration of the Honda Beat really dragging me back and out of this fight once again as we head towards the Yamagiwa sweeper for the final time. No Skills very close still to Volas. This fight still unresolved. We close back in as we are really trying to get the power down on the X. Both of us having a little moment. Volas might be let off the hook by that as we head towards the S's. Can we make a move on No Skills? We're close, but not close enough. We couldn't quite find an overlap there, and No Skills is able to hold on as we charge through the S's for the final time. Bit of a wide moment for myself, and that might be curtains for our chances in this one. We might have the run to the line. It's our last hope. Remember, Granster, he's just crossed the line to take victory. But the fight for second, third and fourth is still on. Volas will hold on to P2. It's close for third, but No Skills will take it by less than a car length. My goodness. We go on board with No Skills, and we'll take a look at a few replays of the final lap. Great drive out of turn 1, and this is what set up the overtake at the Yamagiwa chicane. We were pretty early on the brakes. No Skills was pretty much on par there, I think. So while there was a bit of a bump and run there, that was, I think, more my doing than No Skills. I knew I was early on the brakes as soon as I did it. And then here's the exit towards the Miyabi pit straight and sweeper. No Skills making the move to the outside. And again, had a bit of overlap there, but just couldn't carry the speed around the outside. But certainly had a red hot crack making that overtake, but ultimately was not able to get that done. Volas just carrying enough momentum and hugging that inside line, and that was all he needed to do at that part of the circuit. And then a great run for both of them, really, through the Miyabi chicane. And No Skills tried to throw it down the inside, but that gap ultimately disappeared, and there was no way through. Volas hard on the defense, and back on board with myself. No Skills was pretty wide there, and we did get the nose in, but we just had horrible acceleration there. Just, yeah, I was a little bit deeper than I would have liked to have been, and didn't get enough turning done as early in the corner as I would have liked to, which made things worse. But you can see that margin that they gained disappeared by this point. So as much as that cost us, we were right there one corner later, and then if I didn't have a moment, I would have had the run on no skills. We were so close to being able to do something through the S's, but at the same time, no skills had a moment too at the exit of the sweeper. So, you know, you could make that argument both ways, and then not a great exit out of the S's, so we lost a little bit of time there, and then the only hope after that was the run to the line. We had a great run here, but we just had to lift slightly in order to make the corner, and that cost us you know, the optimal run to the line, and No Skills was able to hold on despite the fact we were closing right in the few closing seconds. So let's see what that has done to the championship standings. Grenster now leads the way by a whopping 60 points over Volas, who takes over second position. Just 2 points between Volas and Ash, so there will be a tight fight for second in the championship standings between those two. And then No Skills moves up into fourth in the standings, just 2 points ahead of myself after this round. And I also decided to add Chicken Yoga and the Predator to the championship standings as well, given that they did take part, and it also allows me to credit the pole position points for Chicken Yoga, even though it was decided by a wheel spin. Doesn't really affect anything, so I decided to just add those just for the sake of consistency. Right, so with all of that said and done, that is it for this one. So I will say thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I really do appreciate it. Please feel free to give me some feedback in the comments. It's always very helpful. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one, and as always, enjoy the party chat chaos.
Hell yeah.
I just see Wallace's livery chilling out on the edge of my screen. Alright, let's do this.
Every time Wallace dive bombs, you have to add VFX of Thomas the Tank Engine's, background music.
Yeah.
Mate, every time I'm on screen should just be Thomas the Tank Engine music.
And it has to be like...
obnoxiously loud.
No, and if he's on the left side, you have to make it, left
Oh,
side
no.
only hearing.
Yeah, it'll be like a proximity
and if
thing.
it's farther, it's gonna be loud. If it's farther, it's gonna be, less.
My video editing
Yep.
program doesn't have that capability. I'd have to do it externally.
It'll be like a
Have to go
proximity
pro.
kind of thing.
Yeah, that would be awesome, and I could do it, but it would take me about 800 hours. Anyway, we're underway.
Oh, are we?
Lights are out, we're underway.
It's still dark.
The 5 red lights,
Yeah. Coming through.
Don't worry, I saw you.
No, you didn't. You left a Kei Car Gap. I saw that
You
train
also
coming.
left a Kei Car Cup.
So did you.
Too bad, so sad. I'm on the inside now, fella.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be on the inside on the next two. Still here.
That was a cracking move, mate. I'll be honest. Got past 2 of us.
I thank you for your generosity.
And here's where Grenster leaves us behind.
Nah, he wouldn't do that.
Where I
to
say
us.
bye bye.
If my theories about Boost are correct, we're screwed.
Like, you wouldn't let this be a Grenster masterclass, would you?
You're in second, that's up to you to decide.
Why are you talking to me about it?
Do you want to explain it, player?
I think with weak boost, only the back half of the field get boost. I think that's how it works. So right now, I don't think you have boost.
In other words, Wallace, you're
You
gonna
have to be as
pull
good as
them
Ash to keep up with Grandsta
me.
today, Wallace.
Fellas,
Beat Ash.
you're betting on the wrong horse here.
I've got
Are
a
you
horse
saying
next to
we
me.
can't bet on the Harurara? We have to bet on someone else? No.
You're betting on the bloke that's tuned his car in 2 minutes. Some tight battles there behind me,
I
though.
was gonna say, oh no, I'm having a moment. Let's just.
You guys have been side by side for how many corners, mate?
Quite a lot. I did eventually run out of talent. I see purple and red on my screen at the same time.
Yeah, I know, right?
The red's a penalty.
Oh, I let off completely, so I just managed to survive.
Yeah.
Not doing that, I won't.
If I come last, I have an excuse because my car is made of stone.
My remote play almost crashed. I had to pause for a moment.
That's our only opportunity.
But at least if that happened, I could just turn on my TV.
Ah, true. But it would be a delay.
My remote is right next to me.
So that's why I gained about half a second on you. I thought it was by pure skill.
Uh-oh.
I gotta give it a little hope, you know.
Oh no. How did we both just run wide?
You jinxed me, Gren.
Oh dear.
Oh, I can't be dragged in with you, blows.
What do you mean by that?
I'm gonna go so much more slow if I have to fight them.
Nah, with that attitude, we're
Imagine the
making you
mingles.
fighters. Come here,
Wallace, imagine the mingles you're gonna have with them.
Oh, sorry.
Thomas already has enough friends.
Yeah. Percy and Toby are coming.
Yeah, but you could be friends with the Easter Island head from Night at the Museum and Uma Musume. Come on, they're great friends to have. You could be Dum Dum and you give him Gum Gum.
I need gum. Man, these S's are flat out.
I don't
fella.
think so, Dum Dum.
Hey, Wallace.
What's up?
I'm pitting.
Oh, thanks, mate.
You're
Biggest
welcome.
comfy choosers, man. Sometimes you just
That
gotta be a
means-
beggar.
That means you're gonna have to take the lead. Why am I doing this?
How'd you get another penalty?
I went off the road.
Fair enough. Fair bump, play on.
What is damn tiny tires going on this truck?
This race is missing something.
Make a mistake.
Ash.
Ooh.
Play a mate. Play a mate.
Yeah,
play
I
a
know.
mate.
I know, the vibe's just not the same without Ash.
Play a mate. Play a mate. Play a
It was the
mate.
same with the round he missed last season. It was just like, it's just quiet, you know?
Just doesn't feel the same.
Yeah.
Oh, binned it again.
Oh my god, fellas. I just look behind me and there's a Kei truck sideways.
Oh god, Brent's just caught up already.
Are you
Hi.
What if I just like give old mate the Ponderino? I got nothing to live. I got nothing to race for at this point.
Nothing to live for.
Jeez.
But you said the L and then you took it back. That is
I
dark.
tried to brake check him.
You tried, hey, defend him like a lion, mate.
I left the gap on
ladies
the
up to
inside I
second.
forgot was there.
Oh.
There was a Kei Car Gap between there.
Yeah, it's the downside of racing in bumper cam.
Wallace, I'm bringing them back to you.
Not me, I got a
Oi.
second and a half.
Nah, I'm all good, mate.
Wallace,
I'm all good, mate.
Wallace runs into the base.
No, I'm all good, mate. You technically didn't pass me, so you cheated and you overtook me at the pit stop. Doesn't count. It's not an on-track overtake.
He's gotta wait.
Well, what if I pit again?
Feel free.
I mean, you mean
No
it'd be
one's
pointless,
stopping you,
but I
mate.
mean, go for
No
it. That'd be
one is
hilarious.
stopping
Everyone just pits every single lap. Oh god, I crashed.
you. Bonus points whoever puts on the most tires.
Grenster started the
Is that
earliest.
not
1 point for every new tyre you put on.
Uh-oh.
Is Wallace having a moment?
He sure did.
Uh-oh. Dun 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 dun. Grandstar, come back, please. Make it spicy.
No! I'm doing a fastest lap and I want to make under 2-minute lap time for once.
See, look, technically now I can say that I handed you the lead, mate. Because I didn't have to pit.
Oh! Oh! I just got clobbered.
I
Have
lost
finally
today.
getting to the lap time. Hey player, you stole my honest fastest lap.
That's fine.
No.
It's not like you get any points for it anyway.
Yeah.
No, but you get, you know,
Bragging
Right.
what's the
rights.
word? Bragging rights.
Bragging rights.
And now I don't have such.
Nope.
Player
You got
has
beaten
the
by a
rights
stone
now.
statue.
Gum.
Literally.
Give me the slipstream.
You're not getting any slip, nor are you getting any stream. Oh, I was too distracted looking at you. You're too distracted. Oh, you would have overtaken me if you were distracted.
Oh dear.
I got
That's
distracted looking at you, mate.
I got distracted looking at you, mate.
That was weird, mate. That was
It was weird, mate.
now, Keith! Player mate.
Wallace me.
Player mate.
Jollibee.
That's something he says. 40, 10, 3.
We miss you, Ash. If you can't tell. Oh, good lord.
Whoa, that was a big jump for me, jeez. I hit that curb the wrong angle and it just absolutely flicked me up.
I got a penalty.
Yes, that's what we like to see.
Yeah,
On
you've
the final
probably
lap
got it
too.
now. You never know. Bit of boost and slipstream might get me back into it. It's only half a second.
You've got someone breathing down your neck though.
I'm not going to worry about that.
Yet.
I'll worry about that when I feel contact.
Is that how you have like your danger sense?
Yeah.
If it's not touching, it's good.
Yep. Cars behind me can do whatever they want. As long as they don't hit me.
Hey, don't blame me when he's gone past you.
Oh, I cooked it.
That you
Absolutely
did.
cooked it.
Is it?
Oh mate,
Well-
he's slithering in the back, mate. From that one corner, he is so much closer now. The silent assassin. Ooh, you were close there too. I didn't
did.
think you were that close.
It got closer through there.
I got you in that exit though, mate.
Yeah, this is where my drag slows me down.
Luckily, I did pit. I would have no tire right now, actually.
Nope.
I don't.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh. Because we were halfway and I was literally half on my tire. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
There's 1 pixel of white left in my front left tire.
Oh. You
Don't
got
worry,
it.
it's gonna go all red.
I tried.
It's through there for the 6 to 8. Something trucks and pulling trade. Red and green and round and blue. They're a really useful crew.
Whee!
It just missed me.
Oh dear. Hey, well, at least I got a podium. I haven't had one of those since the first round.
Also, I know chicken yoga.
Who's what now?
Chicken yoga.
What? Chicken yoga.
Who's that? Is that your mate?
In the lobby.
Oh my god! I didn't realize you were talking about the guy who just joined. My god, that is a nickname. I need to click on
What goes
it.
through player's mind seeing a chicken yoga on a
From
plastic
chicken
mat.
yoga from Slovakia. Okay. Since Ash isn't here, Grandster, I reckon you should use the Copen.
Yes, come on, mate. That's your handicap.
And that means if Wallace drives a cappuccino, we will have all 4 different cars, and that's just cool to have.
You want me to drive the cappuccino?
No, sorry, if No Skills has the cappuccino, sorry,
Oh.
and Wallace, you'll have the S660. Sorry.
I
Yeah.
was gonna. I mean, I could, but I'm
You know
like,
how many
whoa.
times I've said your names wrong in the commentary? It drives me insane.
We will all be in different positions before we get to the first corner anyway.
Look, yeah,
Yeah, no need qualifying. No need qualifying. Screw that.
okay, fair enough.
Like, these cars are so even and we're all so, like, close to each other at the
Even?
start. Literally, I'll get dive bombed by all 3 of you if I start on pole.
No,
You're
you won't, because
mistaking.
my
Player
0 to
would be in
100
the back.
time is about 5 years, so
Alright, well, if we're going straight into the race, let me put the hards back on.
yeah. Alright, I am going to set it to practice race, no qualifying.
Sick.
Also, chicken yoga has tuned their S660, but not sufficiently.
What's minimum tires?
What is it, 15 laps, so it's 4 laps on each compound. Alright, well, it'll be interesting to see how the Slovakian goes.
He's not gonna be keeping up with us. He has heavier and less power.
That's fine. He'll just join in the fun for a while. What was I going to... Oh, wheel spin. Random
And I
order.
don't think he knows the minimum laps per tire, but I don't think it's gonna matter with him.
No, I don't. We're not going to bother explaining all
I
that.
just hope he doesn't accidentally bin one of us.
Just like that bloke last race. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't talk, Wallace.
This guy is not like that.
What do you mean? I was the one dealing with him.
Yeah, but there was someone dealing with you in the next race, wasn't there?
No comment, mate.
Okay, we have Wallace, Gren, Skills, Player, and what's the Slovakian? Chicken.
You just put chicken in the front. But then
I
he
could-
doesn't dive bomb anyone.
I could do that. I mean, that's funny.
Chicken yoga is a clean driver. He's a clean driver, okay?
The Miku
Chicken
hats.
starts on pole. Second
The
place
Miku cap.
for myself. Thank you, RNG, actually liking me for a change. Third place for the Grandster.
Wallace in the Jollibee SC60.
Wallace P4, Skills P5. Right. Thank you, Wheelspin. Alright, are we all good to go?
I believe so.
Alright, let's have a...
Alright, let's do it. Watch out, Wallace, I'm going to be slow off the start again.
Mate, I'm on it already, eh?
I am full throttle in map 1.
Gotcha.
Oh, the Copen.
Oh my god.
Whee!
It's not turning!
Grenster experienced hard tires.
They're perfect for burnouts.
I experienced
saying
some
that-
hard tires there.
These hard tires are horrible. It's my first time driving these hard tires on this
Oh
track.
yeah, they are. They're so bad here. I actually, genuinely, I need to be careful not to spin out. And my tunes are always stable. 1 lap down. The trash bag tires.
You bet. That was the most rice-off flyby I ever seen in my life. As none of us can pull up for the corner.
Whee!
Oh, where's he going?
This car on hards is actually quite fun, to be fair.
Oi!
Oh.
Why you ram into me? Come on!
These two are banging wheels out here.
No, that was banging the whole car at me. Like, I'm on your left, don't need to turn left.
He was just
Sorry,
opening
mate,
up the
that's-
corner.
Gren, would you like the position?
I'll get to you later.
I was going to say, he'll take it back soon enough.
No, honestly, I didn't even see you there. I just migrated, obviously, towards the middle of the racing line. I did a colapinto.
I forgot this other bloke was in the race.
Yeah, he overtook me at one
He
point.
just bumped me, and I was like, oh, what the
Hi, I'm still here.
I'm almost all here.
Stay on the track, you There you go.
There's the beat acceleration.
What acceleration?
I mean, I was increasing speed. Hi, hi, hi.
Ooh. Hi. You're there.
Hey, player.
Hi,
Hi, player.
hi.
Everybody's saying hi except me.
I got the door shut on me.
Oh.
I nearly got the door shut on me.
But then you put your shoe between.
Oh my god.
You like that move there, Vols?
Side by side through the S's. And they touch! They touch!
Oh, my
Ladder and
ears.
Hunt touch!
Oh, there's some understeer. Here we go. Oh god. Look at you two doing a bit of rallycross back there. I just got.
Hey, I
this
didn't
one.
even touch. I didn't even touch the grass. What do you mean, mate?
2 down.
No, that was talking about me.
Oh. He said
I was
used
sideways. I was just sideways across the grass.
I went deep.
to. Nearly
So was-
got taken out.
This poor guy's like, what kind of lobby have I joined? Oh
And
god.
why am I here? Because he's my friend.
Is it actually your friend?
On my friend list. Yes.
I
right.
apologize to Chicken Yogurt for that moment.
The 4 laps are completed. We're done. Yippee!
No, we're not. We still have to do the 4th lap.
Yeah.
No.
But mentally it's done.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Chicken mate just binned it on the curb, took me out, spun out himself. If you look at the mini map,
Oh well. That's why we're running boost and catch up from that.
I don't think I could handle another 2.5 minutes on these tires.
Well, you're gonna have to endure them for the next few minutes still.
It's too long. Help me.
You're almost there. Half a lap to go. Come on.
And then we're gonna race on mediums.
Trust me, the mediums will feel like heaven.
So true. Come on, turn.
Whoops.
Oh, I think
I
he's
think
leaving.
Oh.
Because he said, I'm sorry, good luck. Just a hunch.
He did properly bin it though. So. Mind you, he will catch.
How
was gonna
did
say.
Mike Hopen turn
He's still
that
here.
on full throttle?
He's still here, so maybe he's not.
I think
coming out.
it might have been an apology for binning
Yeah.
it on me.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Ah, he just said my car is weak.
Oh no, he left. Oops, sorry, that was terrible. No, you killed it.
This
Killed it.
man's.
Well, now
Yeah.
player can make a little graveyard where there's the first guy from Fuji and now my friend Chicken Yoga on a graveyard. They tried the Kei car. They didn't make it.
The ones who didn't survive.
And it's just straight footage of old mate binning it.
Yeah. And the Predator just missing turn 1 at Fuji by 100 miles an hour.
$100 miles. He's basically a Suzuki at that point.
It was nice to do a pit entry there where you didn't have to dodge a chicane or something.
I know, we've
is
had some
true.
tricky ones.
Oh, we've jumped the boys in the pits. Yeah.
Oh my god, grip!
I know.
Oh my god,
Sorry.
what am I gonna do with all this grip?
Cut the next corner. The Honda Beat actually handles like a Honda Beat again. Not a
Hopen
J-Leno
can
tank.
actually brake now.
The cappuccino's still just the cappuccino.
Your car looked like it was handling pretty well, to be honest. Like you were carrying good
Oh.
corner speed.
I got a fair bit of aero.
That was
Are
nice.
you enjoying this, player?
Yep.
Are you not entertained?
I backed out. I was scared.
Wallace, you must catch the Grandsta.
No.
This
no,
is your
no.
mission, Wallace.
Don't do that, Wallace. Don't even think about doing it.
I'll try.
Do not even think about thinking it.
What?
Exactly.
Every time someone rear ends bumps me like that, I have to change gear. So it tops me out at the top of third. Because my gear ratio is set up to take most of the sweepers in third.
Ah,
And then
yeah.
what he uses bumps me and like it hits top of rev limiter. You know when you like played Forza Horizon when you go over like the Hot Wheels boosters
Ah, yeah.
and it maxes out your car just immediately.
Yep.
Oh my lord, what happened there, fellas?
There was a gap and I took it.
Oh god, sorry. Ah, you're good.
Hey, we both stayed on the track.
Yeah, that's the main objective. Contact's fine so
Luckily
long
these-
as no one gets off the road.
Yeah, there was enough of your side of the road left, so it was fine. I was mostly on the curb. Don't beep at me.
Sorry, I was getting a bit excited on the steering because I was about to rear end you in the braking zone.
And his horn is where he also steers from, just like in a real car.
Yeah, my horn is L3, so when I get a bit tense on the steering, I press it.
That's fair.
I'd change it, but it's funny.
Nah, it's
It's
well
like,
worth it.
here comes the player!
Yeah, when you hear the beep, you know I'm probably having a bit of a moment.
I'm right behind you as well.
Yeah. It's a little automatic warning.
Oh, the corner exit speed.
The beat acceleration.
Nah, I had corner exit speed on you.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna come get Volus. Come here, boy.
Labeling Volas as a boy in that matter is like... How do I explain it?
It's like you're talking to a dog.
He's a mustache man with the axe. What is that professional who just chopped the wood?
What are you talking about?
What is going on?
I don't know.
Okay, here...
Get off my comms. How did you get this radio frequency?
You're in the wrong team speak, bro.
Get out of my Skype, mate. Heck, MSN Messenger, here I come.
Is he friends with the Spanish generic construction man? Whoever this guy you're
Jose.
talking about is. No, that was El
Well,
Manuel.
like... Yeah,
Get me out.
I'm straight.
Yeah, good luck, mate.
I can't believe how fast your thing is in a straight line. That's wild.
I am in map 1, so that could be it.
Yeah, that probably helps.
Trying to get used to hurry up so we can catch Grenster.
No, don't do that.
I have a racing strategy, and I'm executing racing strategy.
You,
And the
you got strategy?
The strategy is race, no win, no crash. Execute the strategy.
Fair enough.
Like a weekly challenge he has.
Oh, sorry, I squeezed you a lot there. That was my bad.
So good.
You ain't robbing, you ain't racing.
That was more of a
Gave me
violent
no tracks, so I
suggestion
was gonna
towards
get
the
a
edge of the
corner.
road.
Yeah, I was going to get a corner cutting violation there.
Of course, when I slowed down, it took me 100 years to speed up again.
Yeah, I was going to say, where did you go?
It's better to just it's better to not wait for player and let the boost get him back. Because if you wait for his acceleration, you're gonna
Yeah, no, I was the one doing the
race
rating.
2 families before he comes back to you.
2 families, that's impressive.
Yeah. If you think about it, once a person turns 18, they are not legally obliged or required anymore to live in this under the same roof. So 18 times 2,
Yeah,
36
fair enough.
years.
And that's about how long it takes for my car to hit 100 k's an hour.
What, 18 years?
36 years.
I can't wait to go through the S's on soft tyres. I might not actually have to lift.
So Wallace is catching
Yeah.
Grenster.
Yes, he is.
Very nice.
It's because we're all spread
No.
out, we're not battling anymore.
Yeah,
No, it's just because he's fast.
Wallace is faster than you.
Yeah, well, he's not. We're not going back and forth every corner. It helps.
Interesting.
Oh, he's gonna have boost now.
Yep. And we're not. But that's fine.
But we
No, it's
will when
not.
we come out.
We will have fresher tires.
Well, on the bright side, I suppose you two are gonna start to catch me now. Except no, you're not.
Wow, that was rude.
Nah, because now you won't have boost. Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Epic drift. Well, it's caught us already. Because, you know. Boost. Boost.
Come on,
Me
Colton, get
booster.
into that pit box.
Is he gonna...
Come
Ooh.
on, Colton.
Doing the Tokyo strat.
Worst bit is I gotta get fuel.
You would have given up a fair bit of time to him then, pitting twice.
Nope.
Wallace is
Actually
giving him a
gained
chance.
time on him.
Okay, well,
I gained time on him actually.
fair enough.
I came out of the pits, I was 29 seconds. I am only 16 seconds now.
Yeah, but before the pit stop cycle, you were less than that.
Possibly, but now I have...
You got fuel to go.
Yes.
Put it on the inside. There we go. He's getting away.
Alright. You chase the jolly beat.
Alright, will do. Yeah.
Or understeer, that works too. Thanks.
Oh. Get all the way past me, Blake. Come on.
I was 95% through. It's close enough.
That could have ended badly for both of them.
Oh.
I locked up. I had nowhere to go.
All good.
Go on. There you go. Now they get back right behind you.
Oops, I touched grass. Let's not do that again. I'm going off. See ya. Don't follow me.
I didn't have a choice.
But touching grass is good.
That's brutal.
Come here, Wallace.
Nah, I'm alright, man.
Nah, I'm alright, thank you.
I'm maxed out, boys. This is the pace.
Yeah, keep pushing. Yeah. Oh! There's been an accident. I was just going to comment how good your car looked, like backfiring all down the S's.
I was up 2.5 seconds on the fastest lap, so I was absolutely pushing for it.
Yeah.
And I actually reckon I may have gotten it if I hadn't binned it there.
Yeah, you were pushing.
Tanaka Smakka. Marshall69_UK.
You missed the race, mate.
Tanaka Smakka. Marshall69_UK has left the room.
What a surprise.
Wait, that acceleration
I
is
know.
hurting you so bad, man.
I know, and this is the best I could make it.
It's the beat's one weakness.
Yep.
You should know, Wallace.
I know. Tokyo told us. I exploited that weakness. Bit harder to see my brake markers now too. This is...
Did I do that without touching? Did I touch you on yours? Because I didn't really feel contact.
If it was not enough for me to worry about it.
I didn't actually feel contact there, like through vibration or anything.
Yeah, my controller's vibrating so much from the bumps and curbs, I wouldn't have noticed. There's so many times I've been hit in this series and the last and not even known. I just think I'm having an understeer.
I'd love to see what the how close we were there through then.
Alright boys, from here on out my tires are getting worse and worse. I'm getting slower and slower. I had a couple of good laps. But now, Down.
So we have caught slightly, but
It's now or never, fellas.
we need Grinster to stuff it up somehow.
Gonna be like the Cars 1 opening race.
Yeah.
We need something like that.
Except it's a one-man show out the front.
I quit, Mr. One-Man Show.
Wallace,
What's up, man?
why did you pit? Again.
He wanted more fuel, but yeah, I disagree with that strategic choice. I think it cost too much time.
It didn't work as good as I thought it was gonna work.
Yeah, it put you too far behind Grenster. That's the thing. It worked against us, didn't work against Grenster. You had to go for the track position.
It was definitely a gamble, to say the least. The Lion does not concern himself with a Miku Cappuccino.
Well, if this is anything to go by, this would mean that every car from the series has won at least one race.
Yes, and you've taken 3 of them.
Nope, all of them.
Oh yeah, all of them. Yeah, this is round 5. Yeah. Ash won in a cappuccino, but so did you.
I
The
just
Kei
have to-
Car King.
Kei Car King. Car King.
I just have to manage these tires.
That's what my
to
car's
the
doing
end.
on the accelerator.
They are not turning, and my fuel, it's critical.
Ooh.
Yeah, I should have maybe put 1 second of fuel in just to be safe.
I'm not buying it. This is Grenster propaganda.
No, seriously.
1.1 laps left. I've done this fuel perfectly.
Wallace, if I were to push fully now, I would run out of fuel.
It's alright.
All good. All good. We go.
Hold on, I'm fighting off like 2 K cars here.
It's carrying so much speed.
I hit the brakes early there, to be fair, because I chickened out.
Trying to make my car as wide as a land yacht.
I'm fighting for 2 front tires here.
In fairness, you are still pulling away from us.
It's only my acceleration that helps me. My cornering, no. And no, I'm not pulling away. You've been catching me. You started at 60 and I are at 14.
Oh, my acceleration's killing me.
It's getting serious, fellas.
Yeah.
Good luck on the downhill, boys. Good
But I
luck.
feel like I've got Ayrton Senna behind me, man.
Exactly.
Ayrton.
Good luck on the downhill.
Ayrton Senna.
Ayrton Senna. %2 fuel on the line. God.
Oh,
Manly noises.
oh, mate.
2/10, less than 2/10, 10th and a half.
Oh,
I was
mate,
gaining
that was
slightly, but that was all I had.
Dude, that was a hard
I
fought
had
second.
to exit that corner. perfectly. Otherwise, you were just gonna run down the straight past me.
You did that perfectly, mate. I had nothing. Well done.
No skills. Huge props, mate. I felt the pressure. That pressure was on me, mate.
Dude, coming out of that like weird slow first gear corner when you come down the hill,
Yeah.
I had like the fastest run on you.
You do. You always do. That's where I lose so much speed.
And then that last one, I just like trying to fang past you, and I just hear some mother drinking water.
I was thirsty.
He gulped that, eh? He's like,
Yeah, I know. It was...
it's enough of a distraction.
Ah.
Oh, dude, it's making me thirsty, man.
I realised I hadn't had a drink the whole race. Getting
Unless your drink
dehydrated.
bottle you can just like open. I gotta unscrew the lid, man. You try and do that down the
Oh,
straight.
what an icebreaker that one was. Jeez.
Well, Volis, you move 1 point ahead of Ash in the championship.
That's something.
And no skills, you move 1 point ahead of me. 203 versus 202.
Getting close.
226 for Volis, 227 for Ash. We won't talk about Grandster. He's on 288.
That's fair.
That's alright. That's what happens when he scores double the points the rest of us do each race.
How was that race for you, Grenster?
I'm gonna say I'm proud that Copen has won.
Me too.
Mhm.
I'm
That's
glad
the
it
big
did.
takeaway.
Glad I had
It's the
another
only thing I
opportunity.
can really say about it because Copen took second in Suzuka, third
Yeah.
in Tokyo, now first.
And when I use it in Nürburgring, I'm gonna finish fourth.
So what's next?
With that, nah, never mind. I'll take it back. With that attitude, sorry, yes, you will. You will win it.
It is of course a shame that Ash was not present, but
Yeah. Next
I would
is
have had-
Nürburgring. But he drops to the back and has the small margins to close in once again. Oh my god, what the heck happened to my voice?